Okay, so now that those two packages have been installed, let's go in our index.php. We need to do a couple of things at the top here. We need to query for all the comments and loop over them and output them. Okay, so let's open up a PHP tag at the top here, and notice that you don't have to do all the settings here, and you can actually create a file and require that file at the top here. But just to make it easier and we see everything in one file, I'm just doing all the PHP configuration at the top here. Okay, so first thing we need to do is require the autoload file in the composer vendor folder here. So this file here, we're going to require it. Okay, and as usual, just a reminder, if you're not familiar with composer, have a look at my tutorial series, and you should get up and running with it. Okay, but briefly, composer is just a package management system for PHP. So we're going to say require vendor / autoload .php. Okay, so that should make all the packages available to us, and we're gonna have to import some namespaces or classes so that we can make use of Eloquent. So I'm just going to paste this quick snippet here. So next, you just need to set the default time zone. So anytime that you're using Composer, you need to do that. So date default time zone set, and I'm going to set mine to London, Europe. Actually, it should be Europe, London. Okay, next what we need to do is instantiate some classes so that Eloquent can run for us. Okay, so I'll just quickly paste this snippet here, and so basically what we're doing is we're just instantiating this container here, and we're doing some configurations and adding our database. So if you are familiar with the other course I did, which is how to use Eloquent outside of Laravel, you should know that all these things are necessary in setting up Eloquent. So now that we have set up Eloquent, let's create a comment class and extend Eloquent model. So I'm going to say class, and I'm going to call it comment. That would be our model, and it's going to extend illuminate database and Eloquent, and finally model. Okay, so people familiar with Laravel will know exactly what this means. So I'll just remove this constructor here. Finally, what we need to do is query for all the comments. So I'm going to say comments equals to comment model and all. So what I will do is go connect to our database, which is this here, and get all the comments. So but before we go any further, let's just var dump that. So we're going to say comments to JSON. I'm going to convert everything to JSON and then dump it out, then exit the script. Okay, so I'll go to my browser and refresh, and if everything works out, we should see all the comments that we have in our database here. Okay, so I'll refresh. As you can see, it's printing out everything here. Of course, it's not nice because we don't have any formatting, but that should be enough that we're seeing everything from the database. So ID, title, comment 1, body for comment 1, and such. Okay, next what we need to do is we need to loop over all these comments that we have here and output them for each of these media templates. Okay, so let me remove this exit statement and this var dump here, and let's come over here and do a PHP for each there. So I'll do PHP for each comments as comment, and we're going to do a semicolon here, actually a colon, and let's see where this ends. So we're going to loop through and output as many media elements as required. Okay, so I'll just say end for each. Okay, and I'll put a semicolon there. So for the media heading, we're going to output the title of the comment. So let's say echo comments and then title. Okay, so I'll go to the browser and refresh, and we should have as many comments as we have in the database. Okay, so the area that says body here, let me just output that body element, that body property for a single comment. So let's say echo comment body. Okay, so you can see before refreshing in the browser, there's just lorem ipsum filler text in there, but when we refresh, we should see the actual body for the comments. Okay, so this reply link here, we're going to have to set up some Ajax handlers to make that work.